Hello, hello, welcome back to the channel. Da, 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 da! Okay, guys, we're gonna do a versus video on Spongebob pre-movie seasons 1 to 3 versus post sequel season 9B to 12 right now, or like 12 plus, yeah. So we're gonna do a versus video on those. Okay, guys, let's begin with the stories and what they tell. So in the first 3 seasons, Help Wanted air around like May 1999. 12 obviously. And the episode is actually pretty good. You can find it on my top 100 episodes list. It's actually ranked number 18 or 19. Yeah, whatever. I ranked it on. Anyways, yeah, watch the video. Anyways, yeah, the pre-movie seasons were considered golden due to how likable the characters are and the nice amount of comedy that the show has to offer to us. Like the joke in Bang Geeks with Patrick thinking that the Mia is his instrument, or the gag of No, this is Patrick, or that gag in Mermaid Bark Boy 4 on Wumbo, or there are some sweet moments in the freedom with SpongeBob, like that scene, like the whole episode of Christmas Who, or the moment from Mermaid Bark Boy 5, or that ending of Band Geeks. Or yeah, some episodes there in premium SpongeBob. What I'm trying to say is that the premium SpongeBob is actually considered golden because of those reasons. And yeah, that is what why people consider this over post-movie SpongeBob, because post-movie SpongeBob toned down the characters' personalities and make them like jerks or out of character in some episodes, like Squidward. Yeah, that's where they try to torture Squidward, or Good Neighbors, or right now it's season 6, it's Pod Lodge or Choir Boys, like that. Now, enough of those talking. Let's discuss about what stories tell in previous SpongeBob. Previous SpongeBob has some really good stories. It has some simple plots like Something Smells that involves SpongeBob and Patrick having bad breath, which works out pretty well. And there's also an episode called Chocolate Nuts, where SpongeBob and Patrick sell chocolate door to door, and it's actually considered one of the best episodes of the series. And the point is, you don't need a really interesting plot in telling stories. You can tell predictable plots and make them work. Like the entire section of Idiot Box or Snowball Effect. And let's go right now with the seasons 9 to 12. It's like 9B to 12. Now seasons 9B to 12 has some interesting ideas. But my big issue with the post sequel is that most of the plots can be kind of like rehashable old episodes. Episodes like Scavenger Pants being a ripoff of Good Neighbors. SpongeBob Long Pants being a ripoff of SpongeBob the Fire a little bit, or the SquarePants are not the SquarePants a little bit. Yeah, there's some rehash plots around, especially season 10 or 11. Season 12 right now has some interesting ideas like Gary's Got Legs. Some work and some doesn't. Episodes like Birthday Blood has some really good plots, while episodes like Not the Knitwing can be interesting a little bit. Yeah, that's all I can say for the stories. So the ones with the era with the superior stories is there in pre-movie SpongeBob. Sorry, in post-sequel SpongeBob. I know you guys have interesting ideas for episodes, but most of your executions can be bad or not very interesting. I'm not saying post-sequel SpongeBob is bad. There are some really good episodes. There are lots of good episodes to be exact, which I'll talk about later. Now let's move on with how they execute the characters. Now let's talk about SpongeBob there in pre-movie SpongeBob. And SpongeBob is actually executed really well in that era. He can cry a lot sometimes, but he has a good reason crying. He has a good reason not to laugh at laugh, and sure, when episodes like Party Poop Prince have SpongeBob act a little bit of a character, but in the other episodes of pre-movie SpongeBob, like Chocolate Nuts, they execute his character pretty well. And yeah, let's talk about Patrick. Now Patrick is actually a pretty good character. He can kind of be dumb sometimes, and sometimes the ideas can ruin what's happening in the plot. Like episodes like I'm Stupid, or Patrick is actually agreeing with the idea with SpongeBob becoming dumb, and to make sure Patrick looks smart in front of his parents, and SpongeBob next decide to humiliate SpongeBob. Yeah, sure, episodes like that can quite ruin Patrick, but most of the episodes they have him really, really nice. And he's not acting out of character. Now let's talk about Squidward. Now Squidward has some really good episodes in season 23, and he's actually one of my favorite characters in the show because he's grumpy in a reasonable way, not in a out of character way. There are episodes like Squidbill, which actually proves that SpongeBob Patrick can be annoying to Squidward, and there are some episodes where Squidward actually thinks SpongeBob Patrick actually wants SpongeBob Patrick to come like episodes like Squidbill. Yeah. So let's talk about Mr. Krabs. Now Mr. Krabs is actually sure he in the previous seasons he can act a little bit greedy. And then guys, since I talked about Squidward, now let's talk about Mr. Krabs. He can be greedy sometimes, but there are episodes like Krusty Love where he cares about money, or he doesn't care about money, or he sometimes always forgets about money, or like him less care about money. Episodes like Krusty Love, where he cares for his daughter, and then there his love and interest and stuff. And yeah, there are episodes. And yeah, I mean, he can be greedy, but there are times where he's not greedy. And he can be a little bit of father figure to SpongeBob. Like episodes like Welcome to the Chum Bucket. He is a father figure for SpongeBob. So if you notice in the background, guys, yeah, I say that he's a good character. I think he's the weakest of the ones we're talking about for the main characters. Let's talk about Sandy. Sandy, her only science episode was Sandy's Rocket, and that was a pretty decent episode. And for me, I think Sandy's a really good character. Now she is more like the smartest one in the group, and in the future maybe they'll make an episode like where the gang gets them trapped in somewhere, and next time they have to find a way to escape it, and next time they use Sandy's intelligent ways and try to escape the place. Yeah, that might be a really good concept for an episode. Anyways, yeah, Sandy's a really good character, hands down, yeah, one of my favorite characters. Let's talk about Plankton. Now, for me, I think he's better than Krabs in terms of, in my opinion, he's better than Krabs. In my opinion, yeah. In terms of character, he's better than Krabs. Yeah. The reason why I think he's better than Krabs is because, Krabs is like doing it for the money. It's like a greedy man, like in Loud House, like Flip. Remember the character Flip? He's very greedy, and he's like, I think that they took elements from Mr. Krabs and made Flip in Loud House. And so I was talking about Plankton's only evil scheme is like stealing the formula. Well, Mr. Krabs, he has a lot of sins right now. Like episodes like One Course Meal, Krabby Chronicle. He has a lot of sins in episodes like Nasty Patty, where he poisoned the health inspector. Yeah. So yeah, Plankton's way better than Krabs, hands down. Yeah. Now let's talk about Gary. Now Gary is a really good character, but some of the episodes in the movie aren't that great with him. We got episodes like Dumped, where I truly hate the episode, but Gary's still a really good character. Most of the episodes I don't like with the Gary episode, I don't like it, have him a good character. The only flaws with those episodes is the fact with the other characters. Like I said, the bad episodes featuring Gary, I have Gary as a good character, but the reason why I hate those episodes is because of the side characters. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I don't like the Great Scenaries, because how SpongeBob's portrayed. That's the only reason why I don't like Dunks, because how Patrick is portrayed. I mean, yeah, you see me talking about right now that Gary is a really good character, but his episodes that have him, but the other side characters suck. Now let's talk about how people execute characters, and were they good? I mean, after season 8, now the characters are back to their normal themselves. No, really. Watch episodes like the executive treatment, where they feature Patrick, or it features Patrick in a really sweet and good way. And it's not in a nasty way, like episodes like Smooth Jazz Bikini Bottom or the Googly Artiste. Yeah, those episodes feature Patrick in a really harsh, terrible, and unfunny way. Yeah, rewatch these episodes back to back. You'll pretty much see the difference between that and the executive treatment. And watch the Squid Plus One. That episode does not torture Squidward. His punishment is actually quite deserving because he says some really jerky things in the episode. And SpongeBob is not really that bad as a character right now. Sure, he was quite a little annoying in episodes like Funny Pants or A Day Without Tears. Right now, he's now a good character. Episodes like Scavenger Pants feature him in a really good way, and he's not on point where he's unlikable. And in terms of him being stupid, he is dumb, but it's not in the really dumb like in episodes like Cephalopod Lodge like that. If you watch those episodes back to back, you'll might figure out the reason why I don't like SpongeBob in that episode. I'm cutting, yeah. That's already back here now. That prop I used earlier, yeah, I already put it right back there. Anyways, yeah, that's the reason why I like SpongeBob right now. Now let's talk about how Mr. Krabs is executed now in New SpongeBob. What I meant by New SpongeBob, I meant post-sequel. And he is still his normal self, but there are episodes like Pat the Horse, where he's really greedy. I mean, like that. But yeah, really more greedy than he was there in the older seasons of SpongeBob. Now let's talk about how Sandy's executed. Since I talked about how SpongeBob, Patrick, Silver, and Mr. Krabs were executed. And Sandy is still having like her normal self. She's a scientist, and I do like her new personality. Her personality now. Unlike episodes like Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy. Now let's talk about how Plankton's executed. And I think his plans are no longer rehashed from the older episodes. His new episodes are really good. There's a new episode that's supposed to come out. That's our TVA. It's called Plankton's Intern. And I'm pretty curious on how the episode will execute itself. So yeah. Now let's talk about how Gary's executed. Now Gary has better episodes right now. Episodes like Chatterbox Gary are really, really good episodes featuring him. And they might easily be in my top 100. Check it out for a minute, please, guys. Yeah, check it out. So yeah, the one with the four superior characters is there in post-sequel SpongeBob. Now let's talk about how the side characters are executed. What I meant by side characters, I meant Mrs. Puff, Pearl, and Larry. Let's talk about how they're executed in pre-movie. Now, Mrs. Puff is meant to be a hatred of SpongeBob. Not really hatred, but a little bit hatred of SpongeBob. Because after Demolition Doofus, I actually really hate this character even more. Yeah, after watching Demolition Doofus, after she was trying to torture SpongeBob, that's where I think, wait, why did I like her? Anyways, yeah. Yeah, now I have episodes like Teacher's Pests. Now I like her. Now let's talk about how in pre-movie. Now, she's way better in pre-movie than she was right now. Now, I do like her right now. And before, episodes like No Free Rides, she's a really good character. So is Krusty Love. Though she's pretty much secondary character in that episode, Miss Puff is still one of my favorite characters now. After Demolition Doofus, yeah. And now, she's now back to one of my favorites. Now let's talk about how Pearl's executed before. And Pearl before was actually not in the series too much. We do get episodes like Bossy Boots where it's meant to focus on her. But yeah, most of the episodes don't focus on her anymore. I mean, yeah, watch pre-movie episodes. There are less Pearl episodes than how much Sandy episodes or Squidward episodes or Plankton Stealing the Formula episodes or Gary episodes. Yeah, Pearl's less appearing in pre-movie SpongeBob. Let's talk about Larry. Now Larry's not in this too much. I mean, his first appearance was during Ripped Pants, and that was a really good episode. And that's in my top 10 favorite episodes list, and that's number 10. He's one of my favorite characters in the show. He can be like a typical, stereotypical muscle man, but he's a really good character in Sandy and SpongeBob. And yeah, I wish we got episodes that don't focus on Sandy and SpongeBob with Larry. Yeah, maybe you could get an episode with Plankton and Larry teaming up. I mean, like, yeah, they have the same voice actors. So yeah, why not have them both interacting at the same time? Now let's talk about Merman and Barnacle Boy. Now, Merman and Barnacle Boy before have really good episodes. In fact, all of their episodes are good. Though with the exception of 4, sure that episode's pretty decent, but yeah, I didn't like that scene where everyone starts to torture SpongeBob. And that's Merman and Barnacle Boy's weakest appearance in the Spring Movie SpongeBob. Other than that, they're really good characters. And yeah. Now let's talk about how these characters are executed right now. Now let's talk about Miss Puff. Now Miss Puff, she's now one of the best characters right now. Teacher's Pest. We got yeah. Oh, also My Two Crabses. Yeah. Those 2 episodes that have her acting really well. And now she's now one of my favorite characters now, maybe top 10. And let's talk about how Larry and Pearl are executed. Now Pearl and Larry got their own episodes right now. They have both episodes now with Pearl having Mall Girl Pearl and whale watching, which Mall Girl Pearl is one of her episodes, and that's a working episode, and whale watching is a babysitting episode. And among the 2, I prefer Mall Girl Pearl better. And let's talk about Larry. Now his episodes are Larry's Gym and Larry the Floor Manager. No, seriously, they have Larry in the title. And those 2 episodes are really good. In my opinion, I prefer Larry's Gym. Now let's talk about Mermaid Barnacle Boy. Now they don't appear too much right now because their voice actors are dead. And it's nice that they can still continue, that they still exist, other than just make them not exist anymore. They do mention them in episodes like Appointment TV, or they make them appear in cameos like in Man Returns. It's nice that they still can have them appear, other than just randomly. Swam and Patrick don't even know who they are. And so yeah, the one that executes some of their side characters better is in pre-movie SpongeBob. Let's talk about the other characters. What I mean by other characters, I mean the supervillains from Barnacle Boy, the Dirty Bubble, and Man Ray, and we'll talk about Bubble Buddy, Patchy the Pirate, Poddy, and the Fun Dutchman. Now let's talk about the supervillains. Now the supervillains there in the pre-movie SpongeBob have some really good appearances. The Dirty Bubble's first appearance was there in Merman and Barnacle Boy 2, while Man Ray's first appearance was there in Merman and Barnacle Boy 3. They don't appear in 4, but they both appear in 5, and they don't appear in 6, which is sort of a little bit disappointing, but not really. Right now, I'll talk about that later. Now let's talk about how Patchy and Poddy are executed right now. They don't appear too much. They only have 2 episodes. Those being Feral Friends, which they appear in season 10, and they also appear again there in season 12. That's being Birthday Block. And they're both really good. They're both good episodes. But Feral Friends, unfortunately, I didn't like them there. In Birthday Block, I prefer them there because they're really funny characters, and yeah, that's the best Patchy segment of the whole show. Now let's talk about Bubble Buddy. Now Bubble Buddy in the original series has some good appearances, like there in the original Bubble Buddy. And he did return in season 8, being Bubble Buddy Returns. And yeah, I didn't like the episode. That's actually in my top 100 worst episodes list yet. I hate that episode because Bubble Buddy doesn't appear too much, and he only appears in the beginning and end. And Bubble Town pretty much redeems Bubble Buddy again. And now he's one of my favorite side characters of the show. Now let's talk about the Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman appears there in the was mentioned there in Squid and Friendly Ghost. And now he appeared in Scaredy Pants with a full design. And his design is really amazing. I like his design a lot. And right now he has episodes like The Ghost of Plankton and Legend of Bikini Bottom, which makes him appear. And yeah, I like those episodes. So yeah. Now since I talked about both ones, one who wins is there in pre-movie SpongeBob. Now let's talk about the animation. The animation for both eras are really good. Season 23 has some really golden animation. I like the design of SpongeBob in some episodes. Like Band Geeks, I like Patrick's design for his eyes and his pink skin. I like Squidward's design for his head being shining. Yeah, I like all the designs, and right now it's even better. I mean, right now the Bikini Bottom is more alive than it was during the old seasons. Because the old seasons has some good animation, but the background is not really that great. It seems a little bit like they're making it dead. Like it's more on the dead world. Right now it's more on the live world. It's now like vibrant with the colors and the animation on the city is really good. So yeah, the one with spear animations there in post-sequel SpongeBob. Now let's talk about the songs. The songs for both ones in each era are pretty good. I love the songs there in Premium SpongeBob, the Sweet Victory song in Bang Geeks, the Loop-de-Loop song there in Your Shoes and Tide. Yeah, the song in the first episode was really good, and yeah. And the Krusty Krab pizza song there in Pizza Delivery. That was good. Now let's talk about how right now, songs right now, in post-sequel SpongeBob. And I'd say, I think they're a bit worse than Premium SpongeBob, but they're not bad songs either. So the ones with the superior songs is there in the original run. Now let's talk about the comedy. Now this might be easy for you guys. Now what I said earlier about the Premium SpongeBob being really big on comedy. It is really big on comedy. Not really. The comedy before is like 99%, while post-sequel SpongeBob is like 80% of the comedy. Now I'm not saying post-sequel SpongeBob's comedy is bad. I mean, like, most of the jokes they use are just faces and nothing else. Though I have to admit, some of the faces of the characters can be a little bit funny, like the transformation sequence there in the Ghost of Plankton, or the animation on SpongeBob there in the cabin in the kelp. But most of the animation of the jokes in New SpongeBob aren't always that great. Though they did make really good jokes there in Sold and Goodbye Cry Patty. So yeah, the one with superior comedy is of course the old SpongeBob. Now let's talk about. Now here's my conclusion for the video. Now you can see that I both really like both eras. They tell their stories pretty well, and they're not as terrible as post movie SpongeBob. The reason I'm not comparing that one to Premium SpongeBob is because that's so obvious, and yeah, you pretty much know which one's the winner. So yeah, now let's discuss about the score. The score for both Premium SpongeBob gets a 10 out of 10, while post-sequel SpongeBob gets a 10 out of 10. So yeah, what I prefer is, okay, this is a really hard pick. I'm gonna have to say post-sequel SpongeBob. Okay guys, this is unpopular opinion now. Okay guys, I love pre-movie SpongeBob. It has really, really good episodes, but post-sequel SpongeBob has a lot of good episodes right now. With the recent season being season 12, and I haven't talked about season 10 yet, and it has some really good episodes like Cold Yellow or Mimic Madness. Yeah, watch those episodes. Hands down, Mimic Madness is one of the best episodes right now. So that's enough for my first video. Please comment down below, guys, and for the ones who are viewing the videos, please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, and please forgive me on the cutting on some parts, and those parts are bloopers. And anyway, guys, bye bye.